comic coming up. He is the host of the VFW Open Mic every Wednesday. He is also the host of one of the best podcasts in town. Keep it going for Zach Amon.
What's up? I touched that dude's leg over there. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. I haven't eaten today. I'm sad they turned off the TV. I don't have a set now, so Ryan, what am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? I don't know. But keep going for McKenzie. Wasn't that gay? Great. That was good stuff. She's funny. I like her a lot. So a little bit about me. I'm the Axis powers of World War II. That's right. I'm German, Italian, and Japanese. That's real. That's real. And in Cushing, Oklahoma, that translates to, hey, Asian kid. That's what that comes out to. That's where I grew up. Yeah, I got picked on a lot, man. Kids would come up to me and be like, hey, Zach, how's Hiroshima? Oh, it's gone. They'd run off. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, you know, whatever. I'd go back at him, like, hey, guys, how's Pearl Harbor? Oh, it's gone. I got the shit beat out of me a lot. But it was mine. It was like, yeah, get him. Girls would come up to me and be like, hey, Zach, do our nails. And I'm like, oh, you silly bitches. Japanese don't do nails, that's the Vietnamese. Japanese are all about sticking the bamboo under your fingernails. World War II torture jokes right there, everybody. World War II torture jokes. But the thing that bothered me the most, the thing that really grinded my gears, if I can say that, was they would always say I had squinty eyes. They'd be like, hey, Zach, open your eyes when you talk to me. Ha 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 ha. And I'd be like, hey, Kyle, are you going to shoot up a school today? You know, and you've grown, it's real. My mom's Asian. My mom's a weird Asian, though. My mom was born in Japan but grew up her whole life in Oklahoma. My mom's kind of like a white trash Asian. Like, my mom's like a Kid Rock and Lucy Liu had a baby. You know? Or for a more updated reference, Aquafina and Post Malone. Like, that's just garbage mixed with like an intelligent being. Like, she's really smart. Like, my mom graduated college. She's, you know, old and wise. But the best advice my mother ever gave me was, Zach, don't shave all your pubes because women don't like bouncing on sandpaper. That's real. But she's really smart, but at the same time, she'll sit in a pool all day and wear a cowboy hat and get wrecked on Coors Light. And I'm like, what are you doing? You've never ridden a horse in your life. Knock it off. She just lost her job recently, which sucks, but she's like, hey, that's the economy, you know, jobs come and go. But at the same time, she believes Nickelback should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm like, bitch, that's why you got fired. That and the fact that you said Kanichi Yeehaw, like, come on. Get the fuck out of here with that. My mom's stupid. But she can speak fluent Japanese. It's pretty cool. You know, she yelled at my brother and I in Japanese our whole lives. She talks to her mom in Japanese. I've seen her speak Japanese to people in Japan. But God forbid she hears somebody speak Spanish and she's like, go back to your country, this is America, America, America. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom, get back in the pool. They're just playing Smooth by Santana. Those are your neighbors. Mom's ridiculous. Ridiculous person. Anybody have a job here? Jobs? Yeah. Anybody have a boring job? I got a really boring job. Like, you ever had a job that's just so slow that you're just kind of like, God, I wish anything would happen. And then the minute someone walks in, you're like, son of a bitch, now I got to do my job? Get out of here. I don't want to keep doing nothing for no reason. It's fun stuff. We live in crazy times, guys. We live in some really wild times. We do. It's crazy. Like Donald Trump's president, you know, Kobe Bryant's an Oscar winner, you know. That's wild, right? Who saw that coming? You know, what's next? Kevin Spacey's a humanitarian award winner? Like, come on. You know, OJ's got a Twitter now. OJ. You guys remember him? OJ? Yeah? OJ? OJ's crazy. OJ was a star football player, a movie star, and he got away with murder. Is there nothing this guy can't do? Like, I firmly believe he should run for president in 2020. Juice 2020. I'm firmly behind this. Because think about it. What's going to change? We're still going to have a crazy celebrity in office who's tweeting every day. Nothing different. Nothing different. He's going to use all of our taxpayer money to go golfing. Nothing different. The only thing that's going to change is if a motherfucker has to be offed. OJ will do it with his bare hands. Like, that's a pretty cool president right there, I would say. I'm all for Juice 2020. Who's with me? All right. All right. Back to my job, though. It's boring, but sometimes cool shit happens. Like the other day, this guy, I work in a bank. There you go. I'm a banker. I work in finance. This guy comes in, he wants to cash a check, and I'm like, oh, cool, doing my shit, and he's on his phone, and all of a sudden, porn starts going off on his phone. And he kind of like turns it on, and he's like, oh shit, memes, right? And I'm like, yeah, memes. Let's be honest, bro, it was porn. Like, I know the exact video you were watching. Like, relax. It's a real estate video. It's good. It's a good video. If you want to look it up. But porn's interesting to me. I saw an article the other day about porn stars about makeup, and like the results will shock you. And I'm like, no. Anyways, let's be honest, that's not the worst thing that's been on those girls' face, right? Oh! I bet Dad wishes it was makeup. Am I right, dude? I often wonder what it'd be like to date a porn star. I feel like it would be interesting, but it'd have its ups and downs, She'd come home and you'd be like, hey honey, how was work? And she's like, oh, they fucked me over at work today. And over and over and over and over and over. She's a porn star, they have extra takes. You're like, honey, I made this romantic meal for you. And she's like, oh, I did a gangbang today, I'm kind of full. Ian said, go for it. You couldn't introduce her to your friends? You'd be like, hey guys, we know. We know who this is. Your video went off when I was at the bank the other day. I'm friends with that guy now. We're pals. He's cool. He's a cool dude. It's good stuff. You guys are a good crowd. I like you guys. I like you guys a lot. Fun. You know what's crazy? I've been watching a lot of Queer Eye. You guys watch Queer Eye?
Yes. Woo!
Fantastic show. Fantastic show. But before we go into that, I have something on my head that I want to get into. I just thought of it. Because we were watching the news. And there's TV over there. Not the news. Looks like mini golf. Cool, we're bored. Anyway. We all noticed. I saw yesterday that Sean Spicer's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. And everyone's really upset about it. But I don't get it. Let the guy dance. Like, he hasn't been relevant in months. Who cares? I know all of you who watch it are going to be sitting there already like, I'm ready to vote this motherfucker off. Fuck him. He lied. He's a lying piece of shit. But think about this. What if he's good? What if he's really good? You're like, you know what? I don't like Sean Spicer. He's a liar. He's a piece of shit. He lied to the country. Don't care about him. He was a puppet. Blah, blah, blah. Is that Mambo number 5? Okay. I see Spicer. He's got them hips. I know Shakira's hips don't lie, but Spicer's got a little secret going, let the guy dance. It doesn't matter. Karama's gonna win. Karama from Queer Eye is the sharpest cut man in history. Yeah, great dude. Going back to Queer Eye, I've been watching a lot of it. Good stuff. I've learned 2 things from Queer Eye, 2 really interesting things. One is that I'm gay, and 2 is that you gotta love yourself. That's important. You guys like conspiracy theories? I was arguing with a buddy about conspiracy theories. We were talking about the moon landing. You guys heard of it? The moon landing is interesting. He believes, my friend, legit believes that Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing. And for me, I'm like, that's fucking nuts. Because A, if Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing, it would have been a 4-hour-long movie. It had been a 45-minute shot of the Apollo coming down and landing. It had been a 25-minute shot of Neil Armstrong looking at the vastness of space. All the actors would have been abused. Everybody would have broke it down like it's some genius film, but it's not. It's highly overrated, just like him. I believe that Christopher Nolan should reboot the moon landing. Think about it. It'd be dope. It'd be visually stunning. All this visual effects. You'd have Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy playing Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Fuck the other guy. You could have Levitt do it. Who cares? I was the 3rd guy to walk on the moon. Cool. Congrats. The music would be epic. It'd be Hans Zimmer. Oh, it would be so cool. And at the end, we could really be like, did the moon landing happen? I don't know. The Apollo kept spinning. Leaves it up in the air for everybody to wonder. That's some deep Christopher Nolan jokes right there, everybody. You all saw that movie, The Dark Knight, right? My mom keeps bothering me about grandkids. She's like, Zach, when am I going to have grandkids? I'm like, fuck off, Mom, I'm not going to have grandkids. And here's why. I don't want to have kids because I know I'd be a really good dad. And I don't want to take that away from the rest of you. Like, I'd be the type of dad that your kid comes home and is like, well, at Mr. Amon's house they have this. And you'd be like, you know what? Go live in Mr. Amon's house. And I would accept your child into my home. So I'm a good dad. I'm actually a better dad because I want to adopt a kid. I want to take a kid out of a shitty situation, whereas you would be putting a kid into a shitty situation because he had you as a father. All right. That's a brilliantly constructed joke. But I am kind of a dad. I'm a dog dad. Any dog people here? Yeah. Dogs are cool. Dogs are way better than kids. Like, fuck anybody who says they're not. They are. A, dogs don't live as long. Perfect. That's grade A number 1 right there. 2, they'll never betray you. They'll never take your money. They'll never try to murder you. They'll never try to murder other people. And then you gotta live with that fact that your kid murdered somebody. Like OJ's mom, if she's still alive. And you know, kids won't lick peanut butter off your balls. Unless you're like Jeffrey Epstein or Catholic, right? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Isn't that wild? Everybody's like, oh, it was the Clintons, it was Trump, it was the rope, everybody. Calm down. It was the rope. On for Jeffrey, fuck off. That guy's a piece of shit. Fuck him. Don't on. We should be cheering. We should be cheering right now. Anyway. Let's cheer about this. Have you guys noticed that vape flavors and snow cone flavors are a little too similar? Alright, we're going to play a game real quick. Okay? Strawberry cheesecake, Cali Mist, and blueberry pie. What are those? Vape or snow cone flavors?
Snow cone.
Snow cone? Vape. Vape? Those are weed strains, everybody. I'm saying there's a gray area and we need to discuss this. That's the last time I eat gummy bears. Anyway. I have a friend that gets mad at unrealistic things in movies, so it's real hard to hang out. The other day we were hanging out, we were watching a movie, and there was a period piece, set way back in the day, and there's a scene where they go to a restaurant, and he's like, why would that be there? He's like, the concept of a restaurant wouldn't even exist to these people. That's fucking dumb. I'm out of this movie. And I'm like, bro, it's the Emperor's New Groove. Like, chill the fuck out. I'm like, you're mad that there's a restaurant, but not the fact that he's a talking llama? Like, that's the part where you're like, no, fuck this. Like, come on, dude. So we don't go to movies with him anymore. He's one of those guys that's like, oh, I want to go see, like, Avengers Endgame. Fans? Yeah. Avengers Endgame. When that came out, he was like, oh, I want to go see that. And I'm like, oh, cool. What's the last one of the Marvel franchise you saw? He's like, Iron Man 2. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You're not going with us this time? Like, fuck you for not watching the rest of the franchise. I'm not going to explain it. I'm crying too hard. I got lost in Japan. I went to Japan a couple years ago and I got lost. And my grandma gave me this advice. She said, if you ever get lost, talk to children. Weird, but hear me out. In Japan, kids are learning English, whereas like the adults have already kind of just were like, fuck it. Whereas the kids are like learning it right then and there, it's sharp, they know. So I got lost in this museum, and I saw a bunch of school kids there, and I was like, hey guys, like, I'm not from around here. I'm just trying to find the exit. Where is the exit? And they're like, it's fucking over there, stupid. Like, God. You know, what are you, American? Go back to your country if you don't know the language. And I'm like, oh, these fucking Asians, man. These fucking assholes, I'm glad we bombed them. I can say that I was there. I wasn't there, but like they were there, then they were gone. It was a crazy time period of time. What am I talking about? What's going on? Who am I? What are we doing here? It's Thursday. Fuck off. Anyway, you guys are nice. I enjoyed this time I've spent with you. Maybe. We'll determine how you talk to me after the show. No, I'm just kidding. No big deal. I wish the TV was on. Anyway. I just had an old teacher of mine die yesterday. And it was a bit of a shock. And it's always interesting when someone dies because we do this thing now where we want to. Everybody's been putting like these statuses of like tributes to this woman on Facebook. She knew a lot of people. She affected a lot of people's lives. And they were like putting statuses up about her and like what she meant, and that's very nice, but the thing that bothered me the most was that they kept tagging her. Like she was gonna see it. And that's weird to me, right? That's strange. Like, yeah, that's weird, right? Like, what if she liked your status? You know? And then you're caught in this weird modern era horror movie where technology's the bad guy. Then you don't want to be a part of that. Nobody does. But it got me to thinking about this time that my grandfather died. And my grandfather and my grandmother shared a Facebook. And but it was in his name. And so after he died, she would still comment and like things as my grandfather. Years after he died. And finally I called her and I was like, Grandma, you've got to, make your own Facebook, get rid of that. And she's like, why? And I was like, because it's unsettling when my dead grandfather comments on every picture, oh, what a handsome boy. No, thank you. Thank you guys. My name is Zach Galen.